Centering the body. very important in Jiu-Jitsu, have a strong spirit and second wind. Because when we're training, we might run out of air, but we keep pushing, second wind will come, like when you're running. Same thing, when you get thrown a lot, your body is tired, you don't think anymore, but if you keep going, you're pushing your spirit, you're making your spirit stronger. So throwing is actually the very important part of training in Jiu-Jitsu. It makes you very physically tough, but also mentally and spiritually very strong. Techniques, we all can learn the techniques, but keep pushing yourself and you think you're dying, but keep pushing, that's more important when you train. Okay. It's interesting, when we're training in a class, your technique 100% better. When I don't have to tell you what to do, it's like you're forgetting the technique. At the particular level of your training and your belt level, it's fine. But the higher you go, it has to be completely different way of showing me the technique. Right now, we're looking for foundation, which is yukimi, rolling and falling, basic throws, knowing at least 4 or 5 throws. In your case, you need to have 5 throws to know. In your case, at least 3 throws, at least 1 kick, at least in your case, at least 2 techniques. In your case, at least 4 or 5 techniques. The most important thing when examination comes in, I'm not looking for your skill level. I already know your skill level during regular class. I know what you can do. I want to see mentally, can you not stopping and keep doing it mentally. And as we progress, yes, techniques might get a little bit more complicated, but your skill will get better and better. But overall, for your level, you did okay. More than you should know for your belt level. And I really go in much more. But when we come to the test, I want to expect foundation to be clean. Okay, there, thank you. So, in your case, you've been training for more than a year now. And you progressed a lot because I remember you came, you had difficulty understanding, coordinating your body and movement. Now it's getting better and better, but when we start doing this technique, it's like you forgot everything. And it's okay, it happens. So our goal now will be training in more advanced level to do the technique, maybe a simple technique, but as long as it's flowing nicely, without interaction, that shows your skill level. But you throw in a class better than what you did today. Because today you were leaning too much forward, so you had a difficulty lifting him, and there was space to be, and you knew the mistakes, but your mind was too overstressed or too overtired. And I knew that, but I just want to see if you can keep going. But if you go to any martial arts school, you wouldn't be, in 1 year, you wouldn't be a yellow belt. You would be much higher. Okay? But we're training here not for the belt. We're training here for the skill. We're training here for the mind and for the body and spirit. I want my students to be higher level, so anywhere you go, you wear your yellow belt, they say, yellow belt, and suddenly your skill level, when you do play with a Brandori or something, your skill level, say, he's a yellow belt, he doesn't look like, he should be a different belt. But that's how it should be. We're not here in a hurry to get belts, we're here to learn. That's why it's like there is a few students, but we have good students because we're like a clan, like a family. Okay. So anyway, for your level, you're doing fine, and and it's a long road ahead of us, but you're improving, you're growing, you're changing, you become more disciplined, more serious, and sometimes I ask you questions and we talk and I see that spiritual insight coming out from you, which you didn't have before. You had life wisdom because you're not young, you're mature, but you had that life wisdom before, but now I see that more spiritual wisdom coming out. It means you're changing from inside. That's it. Right. You ready to get to the next level in life? Not just belt, but in life.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, belt. So, this is the next belt. Put it on, and I'm going to seal your belt, all your knowledge and pain and sweat, your knowledge and wisdom. Keep this belt, and one day maybe if you have your own student, you can pass it along, this belt, saying this is my old belt. You know, it's up to you, whatever you want to do, so take it. And I'm gonna certify you for your 7Q, which is an orange belt. Okay? Okay, go back. Joshua. Josh, it's interesting because obviously you came from you did martial arts before, because looking at your way you're doing the techniques, no way you can be so naturally good, just impossible. Yes, you're naturally good, but not that good. So obviously you did a little bit of karate and a little bit of throws. For a very short time, you've been here for 2.5 months, but maybe 3, but you progressed so quickly and you're learning so quick that no way I could keep you at the belt, because your training was there and then you're going head to head with him, you're doing the same techniques, you're showing such a big progress that I just cannot see that you're wearing this belt, because you're really progressing. But again, just like him, maybe it's not enough training time, but you were freezing up when it comes to technique. It's like you never saw them before. You just, what happened? So, but it only comes with practice. The more we train, they will come more naturally. It's a muscle memory. It's a body thing. So you're not gonna even think. The body gonna be just doing. Okay, your throws are improving. You're really getting really good. You keep me zero weight a little bit. You have to clean up a little bit, polish them. But the most important thing, we have to focus now on techniques. Techniques, when you do them, you execute them so they look more crisp. But you're doing great. Okay. You ready to go to the next level?
Yes, sensei.
Sure? I'm not pushing, I'm not tweaking your hand?
No, sensei.
Okay, take the belt. Put this on. I'm gonna see knowledge